What up, though? It's your boy Low Gross, also known as Big Skeet Gross, Big Hollywood Skeet. Neezy asked me to step in on the vlog during Vlogmas, man. So happy Vlogmas season, happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah, all of that, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to y'all, man, the Natural Luvs. Y'all been showing up, man. Y'all definitely been lifting Neezy's spirits, like boosting her up, man. So I appreciate y'all for that. Y'all keep her going. I do my best, you know what I'm saying, on my end, but you know, it's cool. But she asked me to do another takeover with y'all. I don't really have much to talk about. Well, I do, but I don't want to bore y'all with my stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I need to make a good cup of coffee. But no, I just want to talk to y'all just like, because I feel like a lot of times, man, the family dynamic, you know what I'm saying, is something that's important that we need to restore kind of in the black community, if you will. You know, I think the millennials, like, it's a lot of us that got like young families and stuff, right? And we serving as kind of the bridge between the older generation and the newer generation, right? And I think and some of y'all may agree, you know, drop a comment or whatever, but like, I feel like some of us we stuck, right? Because it's like, what from the old era, you know what I'm saying, do we keep? And what do we throw out? Because some of that stuff, you know, as you get older, some of the values or whatever, it ain't the same, or it ain't hitting, or, you know, the world we live in has just changed. You got to think about it. Those of us that was born in, like, you know what I'm saying, the mid to late 80s, early 90s, man, the world that we grew up in don't really exist no more. You know what I'm saying? And even after the pandemic, it really kind of like, you know what I'm saying, moved us away. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is just try to figure out, you know, what works best for you. What's some things that really you hold near and dear to your heart that you want to pass down to your children, and go about it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I was just so adamant about being a father. I know me and Neezy used to talk about that a lot, like in our early dating phases, even after we got married and stuff. And a lot of why we waited so long to have London was just like, you know, we was trying to get our finances together and all that, because we wanted to make sure that it was comfortable. And it ended up lining up the right way because we was patient. But like, you know, sometimes it happens when you're not expecting. You just get ready. But from the mental side, we was ready, but financially, not so much. Right? We was just trying to get there. But it all worked itself out. I say that now because like London's going on 3. She'll be 3 next. Well, she's not going on 3. She's 2, and she'll be 3 next year. I ain't trying to like age her up so fast, but like, you know, things have kind of like materialized, and we talking about having another baby. But I just thought, you know, for me personally, being a leader of my family and everything, like, planning for that type of stuff now, and then understanding that, you know, I want to make sure that I'm a better person, you know what I'm saying, for my kids. And like the financial part is cool, and that's gonna come, but like emotionally, you know what I'm saying, mentally, you know what I'm saying, physically, being able to just, you know, be a present parent, you know what I'm saying. I think that that's something that's really key. And a lot of that, you know, I've been working on it, just kind of slowing down more, being more like conscious. I've been doing a better job of like, not even so much as like not being on my phone, but like I put my phone on the charger in another room and just zone out. I learned that when we was on the cruise, by the way. One of the highest like viewed videos on Neezy's channel. Go back and check it out. Make sure you book with her travel agent services, all of that. But like, I feel like I learned a lesson there where it's just like, man, like what's on the phone could wait. Especially like when I'm with my wife and my daughter, those are the people who I can do the most for right away, like immediately. And if they're there, everybody else could kind of wait till I get around to it, man. I had to like really like wrap my head around that concept, man, like just being a present dad. But like overall, it just gives me my resolve and my strength. I feel like, you know, especially for all you content creators out there, I'm a podcaster myself. I'm working on the visuals, and it's been a tough adjustment. But I think being burnt out, you know what I'm saying, trying to just make content and not really knowing if it's hitting, if it's resonating with folks, and then you go back and look and like some videos that you may not have been like, I don't know about this, and it's got the most views and all of that. So be encouraged. But I just think that you know, if we make the shift and we focus on our family a little bit more, the inspiration to create, the desire, the resolve to create, all of that stuff will happen. You know, and I had to learn that the hard way. You know, I'm really big on just kind of compartmentalization and being able to just kind of like finish the task. And I think that, you know, I've done a better job of balancing and being able to just recharge and just, there are no tasks. Sometimes it's okay to not have any tasks, right? But that's because I've just done so much work over the past, like, you know, say 7 to 10 years. So it's like really just kind of like being able to smell the flowers and the roses and everything, man. But and honestly, man, y'all have seen it as you scroll up and down the videos of this channel. You see the work that like Neezy's doing. I honestly just feel like it's time for me to take a step back and really just kind of support her and let her be the star. I know a lot of dudes may not be able to make that transition so seamlessly, but if you all want to win, it's a group effort. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I strive to do. That's what the household that I want to facilitate. You know, it's we have one spinoff. It's like a side show on the podcast network, Inaudible Ruckus. Make sure you go check that out. Subscribe to Inaudible Ruckus podcast everywhere where podcasts are. But we do a dad cast. And on there, you know, I got some other dads. Shout out to BA. Shout out to DJ Nomadic, a.k.a. Dak. Shout out to Cousin Free, like all guys from the Inaudiverse. But, like, we're all corporate professionals in various industries. Some of us in finance. Some work for the government. I work in marketing, like in the automotive sector. But balancing that between our side hobbies and our families, right? And how it could be tough. Because I feel like a lot of guys get stuck too, because you have your passions and your ambitions that you want to chase, but you have to sacrifice that so you can take care of your family, right? And if you don't ride that balance, sometimes it can lead to some type of resentment or some type of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did it for my family, but dang, what if I would have pursued my dreams? So that's why I go hard, because I be trying to show people you can balance it, right? It just takes a certain level of intention, a certain level of discipline, and a certain level of just like, you know what I'm saying, being focused. So, you know, we have those conversations. And then just also ways to get ahead. Because, you know, even when we look at the financial space, man, you want to make sure that you're providing for your family. You want to make sure that, you know, that your wife, or if you're a woman out here listening, or that your husband, like that people are happy and that they satisfy, and that the quality of life that y'all are living, you know what I'm saying, inspires y'all to keep living it, you know? So I just always feel like, you know, doing a good job of balancing that, but then still getting it done, right? You know what I'm saying? We got to bring home the bacon, so to speak. So it's just compartmentalizing, checking, you know what I'm saying, making sure you got all these kind of checks and balances, making sure you making time for yourself and making time for your art. That's if you truly believe. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us content creators, this is a hobby for us, but it can become a lucrative form of income if you really pour into it. But you just got to know it doesn't happen overnight. And I think some people get into this for the quick, I got to do it. And then they lose interest because they see what all got to go into it. So my suggestion is to just kind of balance everything, figure out what's important to you, prioritize your family, figure out what their needs and stuff are, and then prioritize your time. You know what I'm saying? And listen to the Dadcast, because there's way more tips in there on just the synergy of you and your mate. You know what I'm saying? And how best to balance all that, man. For real. But yeah, that's all I got for real. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Inaudible Ruckus podcast every week. We're going to start working on the skeeters, getting the visuals going for that. Go to inaudibleruckus.com/shop, copy some of the merch, copy some of the Naturally Named Moisturizer Duo. Go to mncagency.com. We can help you. We do marketing consulting and branding consulting as well as other services, so you can check that out, mncagency.com. Make sure you scroll through the rest of these videos and check out Shar and all her work. I call her Neezy because that's what we call her in the Inaudiverse. But you know, whether it's the hair products, whether it's her travel agency and stuff, she stayed working. You know what I'm saying? So y'all support her. I'm going to keep supporting her, but I feel like y'all should too. And yeah, we're going to keep rocking like that. So make sure y'all check out for more episodes of The Skeeters and more work from me, man. I'm inspired by Shar and I'm learning from her too. All right? But I love y'all. Happy Vlogmas, and I hope to see y'all again soon, man. It's Naturally Nay. Yeah.